Hi, my name is Weileen. My metric number is 183414.
Hi, my name is Chong Yi Xuan. My matrix number is 184952.
Hello, my name is Nur Syazana binti Mohd Ghani and my matrix number is 181942.
Hi, my name is Ngiow Ee Wen. My metric number is 184919.
Hi, my name is Mohamad. My name is Syazwi Amzar, bin Mohamad Khasseri, and my metric number is 181939.
Okay, so that day we distributed different tasks for each of us. So I'm going to start with the compositions of carrots. So as you know, carrots are root vegetables, mainly of orange, but there are also many colors like red, purple, white and yellow. Carrot mostly contains...
Wait,
what?
got yellow color one?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Turns out that there are yellow carrots lah, but I never seen one. Okay, mainly carrots contain carbohydrate, fiber, and all sorts of vitamins. So carrots are rich in bioactive compounds like carotenoids and dietary fibers, with appreciable levels of several other functional components. The consumption of carrots and its products is increasing steadily due to its recognition as important source of natural antioxidants, having anti-cancer purposes. Also, the moisture content of carrots varies from 86% to 89%, so that's quite high. And carrots are a good source of carbohydrates and minerals such as calcium, potassium, iron, and magnesium. There are also other components such as copper and zinc, carotenes, thiamine, riboflavin, and niacin. The edible portion of carrots contain about 10% carbohydrates, about having soluble carbohydrates ranging from 6.6 to 7.7 gram per 100 gram of carrot. And the protein ranges from 0.8 to 1.1 gram per 100 gram. Carrot mostly consists of sugar, and most of the sugar is sucrose, which is commonly known as table sugar. Simple sugar is made out of glucose, and for a large carrot, consists about 3.4 grams of sugar. There are also caffeic acid in the carrot. It's the predominant phenolic acid in carrots.
So the carrot is actually mainly made out of sugar, is it?
Yeah, I think you can say that because carrot is actually quite high in sugar. So,
But why it doesn't taste sweet?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I think to rabbits it's like too sweet. Yeah. So
Tastes quite different.
yeah, I think that's about all of my findings for composition of carrots. So who's next?
Okay, now I'll talk about the rabbit digestive system. So the initial stages of rabbit digestion are the same as most mammals. When a rabbit eats, the food will travel from the mouth, down the esophagus, into the stomach, and onto the small intestine. The small intestine is responsible for absorbing the nutrients from the food. As food travels along it, enzymes will break the food down into individual nutrients that are small enough to pass through the lining of the intestine and be absorbed into the bloodstream. Enzymes can't break down the fiber, so in most mammals, the fiber portion of the food will travel on through the colon and be excreted as waste. However, in rabbits, the colon sorts the fiber into two types, which is digestible and indigestible. Digestible fiber has nutrients locked away inside it, so the colon diverts it into cecum for processing. The leftover indigestible fiber doesn't contain any usable nutrient, but is still essential to the digestive process as it has helped carry the food through the digestive system. So its job is now complete. So the colon forms it into the hard round droppings, and the rabbit lives in his little tray and it passes out of the body as waste. So meanwhile, in the cecum, a colony of special bacteria ferment the digestible fiber, breaking it down to release the stored nutrient. The cecum can absorb some of the nutrient, but most need to go back through the small intestine to be absorbed. To achieve this, the fermented fiber moves back into the colon, where it is coated in protective mucus before being excreted from the body as special dropping. So the dropping is called cecotropes or cecal droppings. The rabbit eats their dropping, so they pass through the digestive tract again. So this process called cacography, and in their new ferment, the small intestine can easily absorb the nutrients. So this is about the rabbit.
So the rabbit will actually
Eats up
eat
their
their
feces.
feces for another time to digest again.
Yeah.
Just like mice.
Oh, mice also.
Mice also.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mice also like that.
So rabbit is monogastric. Is it monogastric?
Pseudo-ruminant. Yeah.
Pseudo-ruminant.
So then what kind of animal is monogastric again? Human. Oh, okay, human. Okay, oh my god.
Animal. Okay.
So god.
Who's doing what should rabbit eat?
That I'm going to discuss later. But now we are going into what will happen. Wait.
What will happen?
What
It
the
will be the chemical
reaction.
biochemical reaction.
Oh,
That
okay.
takes.
Now we are done talking about the rabbit digestive system. Now I will explain about the PAF. Do you know what is PAF?
No.
What is that?
Okay.
Explain.
PAF is actually a platelet activating factor.
Oh.
Have you heard about it?
No.
Okay, never mind. There are three functions of PAF. But before that, PAF also known as I forgot already.
Okay, it's okay.
There are three functions of the biochemical reaction in the rabbit is brought by this PAF. There are three functions of PAF. Number one is PAF cause secretory response, and the second is increase the cytoplasmic level of free calcium, and the third one is stimulate the rapid breakdown of polyphosphorinositide. The polyphosphorinositide actually is a tiny chain of lipids, but it will give a giant impact on cell regulation. This PAF, the activation of other set of receptor in the rabbit with the higher PAF will cause the stimulation of polyphosphorinositide specific phospholipase C and induce the attendant biochemical response. And this latter response appear to be mediated by a guanine nucleotide binding regulatory protein. So I think that's all about the chemical reaction.
Okay. We have know the composition of carrot and then the digestive tract and all of that. So now I'm going to say that carrot should not be the main source of food for rabbit, because usually when people think about rabbit, they think that when we want to give the food, when we want to give food for the rabbit, then they give carrot, right?
Yeah, that's
But-
exactly.
But that will cause many disease for the rabbit. So the effect for giving carrots to rabbit, because Weileen said before that composition of carrot is
Sugar.
right?
Yeah.
And
Main
main component of carrot. So when rabbit eat too much of sugar, so it will cause tooth decay. From what we have do the research, 11% of pet rabbit suffer from tooth decay, and then rabbit will also, because eating too much sugar, and then rabbit will highly suffer from diabetes and obesity. Obesity usually occur for rabbit in the middle age of rabbit, and it's not independent on gender. And then other than that, rabbit will also get digestive disorder, because other than carrot, rabbit can also eat apples, like apples and other fruit. But when they eat apple contain fructose, which is when the sugar enter the cecum. When the sugar enter the cecum, then they will create this sugar will create a change in the pH of the cecum, and then it will eventually affect the whole digestive system, and it affect the rabbit. And then also it will cause the GI stasis. GI stasis is because of the improper diet, which is main cause of the disease, where too many carbohydrate and too much sugar in the diet. And GI stasis is when the speed with which material moves through the GIT is altered. It can affect how quickly the stomach and cecum empty, and then this will generally decrease the appetite for both food and water, causing the body to extract the water from the stomach, which aggravates the problem by causing the contents of the entire GI tract. And then it further become dehydrated, the content dehydrated and impacted. So then the rabbit unable to pass the mass of food into in the stomach, and then they will feel full and uncomfortable, and then they will like don't want to eat, and then the rabbit who are not eating can quickly become anorexic and can die from something called hepatic lipodis, or commonly fatty liver disease. So this is GI stasis disease.
So you're saying that eating carrots actually will cause
Disease, many diseases.
it's actually bad for rabbit.
Bad for rabbit. So rabbit also should have diet
Proper diet.
proper diet.
Okay, so
So what is the most suitable food to give to the rabbit?
Actually, rabbit can eat carrot, but it
Not
must,
too much.
but not too much. We can maybe this day we give carrot, and then the next day we change the.
So is it the same thing will happen to human if we consume carrot too much?
I don't think human.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
the digestive system is different.
Or carrot good for our eyes, right?
I want to make a correction. I apologize for this mistake I made just now. Just now I said that carrots consist mostly of sugar. That statement is actually wrong. What I meant to say was most of the carbohydrates contained in the carrots is made of sugar.
Oh.
It's sucrose. It's not the whole carrot. It's made of sugar. most of the carbohydrate is sugar. Is sucrose. Yeah.
Okay, just now you asked that what should rabbit actually eat. So what I found, what I get from the internet, from website, and rabbit should actually eat hay and grass.
Like
Yeah,
horses
like
and cattle.
But it's not like the amount of horses get. It's just rabbit. They need
Small
at least
amount.
like one bundle of good quality hay that is as big as their size every day. Yeah, and a good quality fresh hay should be available at all times. And ideally, rabbits should have access to growing grass for grazing. If we can let our rabbit, if we have a rabbit, we can let them to graze on their own. And do not feed any lawn mower clippings, as this can make rabbit ill. Lawn mower clippings is those leftover that we mow the grass in the mower. So another thing that rabbit can eat is actually leafy greens, like plants. Rabbits must have an adult-sized handful of safe-washed leafy green vegetables, herbs, and weeds daily. They can feed a variety of greens daily, ideally 5 to 6 different types, such as cabbage, kale, broccoli, parsley, mint. I suddenly thought of what Dr. Sumita said about feeding the mint to chicken and yeah. Okay, and then we can also introduce new types of greens gradually in small amounts to rabbits to avoid the potential stomach upset. You need to let the rabbit to get used of what they eat. And a very important thing that we should always ensure our rabbit have a constant access to fresh, clean water. Water is very important to rabbits, and it should be provided that the way they are used to, such as by heavy ceramic bowl or by drip feed bottle, like we can see from the hamster cage that they have the drip feed bottle. And we should ensure that the water is clean, is algae free, and especially in our tropical country, we might have mold in the container or whatever, and it will be not good for the health of rabbits. And if we are using bottles, check daily that rabbits can access the water and the end of the bottle is not blocked.
So do we feed rabbit using tap water or
Clean water.
filtered water? Tap water is not that suitable.
Yeah, because tap water, they usually have many microorganisms that I think it's not suitable lah.
May cause
It's better if it's filtered.
disease.
Yeah,
But it still can.
you still can feed them tap water, but just it's not secure enough.
Oh, because it contains chlorine. So if
Chlorine
we
water
want-
all can contain chlorine, but
Chlorine is
It's
actually
just that-
everywhere.
yeah, it's just that the tap water it came from outside, haven't filtered yet, so it may contain microorganism or bacteria.
Oh.
Yeah, so and then we should also feed the rabbit pellets. Pellets is the small pellets, and they should be fed in a small amount for good quality of pellet. Or it can also call nuggets. And
the yellow the chocolate.
yeah, the chocolate brownie thing.
Oh yeah.
Pellet. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it's not very good taste for us, and not taste. It's good smell for us. Okay, and then for a medium-sized rabbit, approximately 2 kg of the weight of rabbits, we can feed a maximum of 2 full of 8 cups of the pellet. And for carrots and for the fruits that contain fructose, sucrose, that they are high in content of sugar, we can give rabbits, but it should be feed as a treat, like when they are very good, you see them doing something nice, and then you just give them a treat, like a small carrot you do. So yeah, that's all. from what I say about what should rabbit eat.
Actually, I'm quite curious. How long can actually the rabbit live?
Oh,
How many years? Because just now Aisha mentioned in the middle age.
Middle
right?
age.
You will what? You will
Middle age, I don't know.
in the middle age.
You mean on the
obesity
usually
happen in
happen
the
in the
age.
middle
So I'm curious about how long can actually the rabbit live.
you
Know about it.
I don't know about
I didn't look for anything.
Where I search
but
for
I heard
9
from
years.
9 years.
Usually 9 years.
So it's like maybe 4 years old or 5 years old rabbit will have a high chance of getting
Think of
obesity.
From what I heard from my friend, they say keeping rabbit is very difficult because they die easily. I don't know why.
Our friend Kelly, right? Last time he reared a rabbit, and he reared for 1 week. Then it's like,
1 week.
yeah, 1 week only. Then
He left the rabbit for 1 week.
I mean the rabbit.
Only managed to survive for 1 week.
Oh.
Is it because she fed
Maybe
carrots every day?
face problem. I think.
Okay.
So we can actually say that Bugs Bunny is not true.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
cartoon
because
is
Bugs Bunny
fake.
likes
Likes
eating
carrot,
carrot. Yeah.
I
Maybe
think
it's not
it is
true.
actually
So sad.
not the suitable food, but it is
Yeah.
their favorite food.
Yeah,
But it's
like
bad
because
for
it's
them.
sweet. Yeah.
like Weileen likes to eat chocolate and
But
then
actually
she actually
chocolate
cannot
is
eat that
bad
much
for
of
her.
it.
I think carrot contain vitamin too, right?
Yeah, vitamin
It
B.
contains quite a lot of vitamins,
So
but
if
the sugar will cause more problems that
Um,
that the vitamin can cover.
so for the conclusion, the rabbit should not consume too much of sugar, too much of
Carrots.
carrots. Sorry.
Too much.
So rabbit cannot consume too much of carrots, which is high in sugar content, but it can be consumed as treat in small amounts.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's all for our discussion today.
Yeah, I think.
Okay,
Is there anyone want to add on anything?
I think no.
Okay, I think that's
Okay,
all.
so thank you.
Okay, thank you.